Hi, Leo. Welcome to your new love, possibly true love reading. This takes a look at a new love interest coming your way. Everything you need to know about this reading is in the description box below. All right. Okay. Got rogue hair flying around here. Five of Cups. Oh, all right. We got some disappointment and some loss. Perhaps you're still grieving over a loss or a breakup and wondering what's in store for you. Seven of Swords, King of Cups, the Hanged Man, 10 of Wands, King of Swords, and the Nine of Pentacles. All right. I feel like this is, okay, so yeah, I mentioned what we had. This could be Pisces right here. Oh, we got two kings. That's minor council. Okay. Huh. All right, so I feel like someone is distrusting. They've probably been through it too. It's funny how that works. We kind of attract people with like wounds, you know? They love love. They like being in love, this person. But it tends to be, they're probably so emotional or so in tune with their feelings that it might be a bit off-putting. Like they might, I don't know. You know, it could be that they're just balanced though. Is that, all right. But they're distrusting, probably because they wear their heart on the sleeve and they got hurt. And you're all about doing work for the relationship, but then all of a sudden it gets to be too much because you end up doing a lot of the work. Like you're the one that ends up, slowly they start to do the fade, and then you take more on and take more on in the relationship to where you just feel like you're doing everything and you're underappreciated. All right, what's this Seven of Swords about? Getting ahead of myself here. What's this Seven of Swords about? Yeah, this person's got issues with trust. This person has been either cheated on or betrayed, and so it's like they're kind of cagey. They're kind of mistrustful to the point where they might be a little controlling, or they feel like they need to be strategic about how much information they let out about themselves or how they involve themselves with somebody. They might be kind of controlling, and it's because when they fall in love, they fall hard, and they might feel like they're taken advantage of. So it appears that you two were brought together, or that you happened upon each other because you were both part of a situation to where you wanted things to be different and they couldn't. Basically, it was out of your hands. It was out of their hands. What they wanted was out of their hands. What you wanted was out of your hands. Unless you two were willing to like die on a sinking ship or do something that you didn't agree with that was against your principles, or you know what I mean? It's like, no, enough is enough, that sort of thing. What's this Hangman about? Yeah, because exactly, there was nothing you could do. You basically had to let go, and it's been a long internal process for the both of you. It's funny again with the interest, but being the same, or the issues and wounds being the same. But this is about somebody who has had to accept the loss of somebody, whether they wanted to or not. The situation was beyond their control, no matter how understanding they were, no matter how kind and giving and loving they were, much like yourself, Leo. It wasn't going to work out. It just wasn't going to work. And they got hurt deeply, and they're just learning how to get back in the game. And they're probably going to be a bit strategic, a bit mistrusting, a bit sketchy, like a bit, you know, 1 foot out the door. Not 1 foot out the door, but just like really cautious. This is King of Cups about here. And that, you know, because this is somebody that when they fall hard, or when they fall hard. And so they tend to, somebody that does that tends to probably be a little controlling when they find someone, again, that they really care about, because they don't want to lose it. So this is somebody that might be a bit oppressive. They might come on a little bit strong. If they like you, they just be like, I want to be on you, you know? They say, whoa, throttle back there. Might need to slow your roll a little bit there. So this is someone that would probably, when they find somebody that they like, they are very direct, and they're like I said, I want to be on you. Like right away. Let's just get that out of the way. Let's just be open about this. I like you. Want to go somewhere and kiss? So, the things might happen. It's funny because here they are being cautious and kind of like, okay, well, I guess I'm starting to open up again. I guess I'm open up to, you know, being loving or falling in love again or finding someone. But then things happen so quickly for them. They don't have a sense of moderation. So they're kind of all in from the get-go, especially if there's feelings and it looks like that's going to be with you. So even though they're cautious because they want to make sure it's right, they do tend to go all in to the point where it might not be how like the boundaries are kind of like a sieve or, you know, just kind of evaporate. And you have to caution and be careful that you don't right away want to show them your stuff. Like you want to show them how good you are. Show them, oh, I can do this. I'm going to impress this person. I'm going to do this, or I'm going to take her here. I'm going to do this for him. I'm going to, you know, whatever. Be careful because they're not looking for that. They're going to be just as into it as you are, and you don't need to show them all that you can do and to prove yourself to them. You don't need to do that. They are going to be pretty direct, pretty honest, pretty straightforward about everything. Whoever this person is, they value that because they've probably been cheated on or betrayed. So they're going to be pretty direct. They're going to be trustworthy. That also might be that there's going to be an online component to this person. You might meet this person online. That could be what this is talking about here as well. That it kind of happens quickly and it's an online thing. Also, because of both of your propensities to maybe go rushing in or like, oh, this is it, you know, let's do this. This is saying that you need to know your worth. You need to maintain boundaries because this one's going to crash right through it. When they see whoever this is, when they see whoever they want, they go for it. So it might be a bit much and a bit sudden, and you're going to have to restrain yourself from wanting to match that energy and show them that, hey, I'm in this too. I can you know, I can match this. I'm a doer. I'm no slouch, you know, and understand that maybe you deserve to be pursued or chased or sought after, and that time is time is on your side here, and that there doesn't need to be an exclusive coupling or partnership right away. This is someone that will be very direct and very that wants to get to know you mentally as well, wants to know what you're made of. They trust, and being authentic is very important to this person because they do have trust issues. So just know that you're gonna, by you keeping boundaries actually is going to be very helpful to them, because then they're going to know that they can trust you, because your no will mean no. Because if you can't say no, then it's like when you agree to something or say yes, that doesn't really mean anything either. You're just saying it to appease somebody. You're not really standing for something or have your own preferences. Do you know what I mean? Okay. All right. So what else here? That's kind of nice. I think they're, you know, honestly, I think they're going to be a lot more into you than you are to them. I think distance might be involved too. So, especially if this is online. So it's probably best to just kind of maybe keep it to an online relationship, which they might be happy to do. So it's going to be one of those things where when you do get together finally, I feel like there's going to be a mutual respect for each other, because again, this person's going to really want to know that they have someone of integrity or trustworthy. So whoever's coming in inside of 3 months here, by the end of, end of June, they're going to be more pursuant of you, or let you know that they're more interested than you are with them. And you're going to be kind of taken aback, if not holding back. And that's okay. Time is on your side. They don't mind that. It's not gonna. But I feel like what's paramount to them is trust. They need to feel they can trust someone, or that someone has healthy boundaries, even if, they don't. Fools rush in, right? But I think they're going to be so smitten at first, they're just going to go rushing in there. But you'll find in talking to them, you'll find that you two have the same types of past, like you both have been through the same thing. And whereas you might be kind of reserved, or you're going to need to hold yourself back, they don't seem to have learned that. Like maybe it's because they recognize, oh, we've shared the same type of issue, so I know that intrinsically I can trust this person. Like they're not going to do that to me. Maybe they're assuming because they know what it feels like, because they've had what I've had done to them, So it's funny though, because you're going to be kind of more reserved and have to hold yourself back, whereas they're just going to rush right in again. All right. What else for Leo? Maybe also too, why you're going to hold yourself back is because you're still dealing with some disappointment. They're farther along in the grieving process than you are. Okay. Yeah, inside of 3 months here. It's probably, there's going to be an online component as well. You might find that this is somebody that you end up talking to, and it goes from there, because this is minor counsel. So it could be that it grows from being able to talk to each other and help each other through something. Could be working on something together. Could be just that you're talking about what has happened. You've been friends, but it kind of starts to grow from there. And this person takes an interest from you after talking with you for some time. All right, what else for Leo? What else for Leo? Oh boy. Say no. All right. Maybe that has something to do with you being reserved, and because they're rushing in. I don't think this is bad intentions though. I think it might be a timing thing. This is something that can kind of be oppressive or heavy or holding you back, and it might be that you just need to grieve a little more and stay a little bit more unto yourself, not take it so quickly or so fast, because I feel like they're going to be in hot pursuit. But because of your grieving, you might need to pull back a little bit. Or because maybe you're just not that into them. Either way, this is saying, I guess this is, as far as, I feel like, I know I keep saying this, but I feel like they're going to be coming in hot, and you're just going to have to be like, whoa, Nelly, slow down there. We need to be more like Seabiscuit instead of like, run like the wind, whoever it was in that Toy Story movie. What else for Leo? Follow your intuition. All right. Maybe that's why you're going to be saying no also. Like, it's just not the right time for me. Doesn't feel right. Do you see that? That just fell out. Well, I'm going to shut my mouth, because look at this. That fell out. That's that damn wolf that I don't like to see, because it freaks me out with those yellow eyes. Is everything as it should be, particularly if this is an online relationship. There's always going to be something you don't know about this person. You can only vet somebody so much online, right? Or if there's distance involved. So, I don't know, Leo. This could be fun, but maybe, shut my mouth. Maybe it's all about you trying it out, or dating, keeping it light and superficial. But I think your propensity to kind of make it work regardless, because you are such a stand-up person, that it's like, you know what, you need more time to grieve. Don't show this person, hey, I can do this too, I'm going to match that energy, I can this and that. No, you let them pursue you or show their interest. You let them cater and be available, and not use them, but tell them where you're at. Because this is all about someone that's still kind of rediscovering themselves, knowing their worth, knowing, I've been through it. I'm still kind of putting myself back together. I need to be solo for a little bit here. If you're interested in this person, they'll wait. But now I'm kind of like, oh my God, follow your gut, say no, and is everything as it seems? Ooh, okay. What else? Watch as a damn devil. perspective. Still getting perspective on some past issues. There's no right or wrong, only perspective. So I think this person might be opening your eyes to a few different things. Maybe there's just no interest for you. Don't date somebody just because they're interested in you, you know? Maybe there's just no interest, and it's like this person kind of gets you through a difficult time, but you're just not into them like they are for you. Maybe you're tired because you worked so hard in the last relationship. You're like, you know what? I just don't want to force it. I just don't want to have to gear up for another onslaught, or like, you know, someone's attacking me with their love, you know, wanting something to happen, and I'm just not into it. I'm not going to force it. All right, Leo. Leo, sending you all these text messages and pursuing. And it's like, you know, that's really, it's nice to be wanted, but maybe I don't feel the same here. Oh, okay. Well, somebody feels very strongly about you, or they're going to, Leo. Maybe this is why you're kind of still, because maybe all this is someone helping you get through a difficult situation, because you're still looking over at this situation over here. You're still feeling quite strongly about that situation. Maybe all this is going to be is a passionate encounter, but you're still grieving and you still want your alone time. This could be somebody that it is just a physical sexual relationship. And maybe they're going to be very upfront with you about that and go, you know what, I just want great sex with somebody that I'm compatible with. I am raw. I'm very emotional. I can't invest emotionally right now, but I would like to enjoy you physically. You know what I mean? And they're going to be very upfront about that. Maybe that's what this is. Because as far as any kind of emotional involvement, this is saying you're probably not available for that because you're still thinking about your other person. And it could be that just this is just a passionate interlude, but somebody still has very strong feelings for somebody from their past. And if nothing else, you have to attend to that and until you get a different perspective. That could be what this hangman's about too, is just until somebody changes the way they think or gets a different perspective, things aren't going to change. You're going to be forced to basically move on or let things stand as they are unless something changes. This would speak to it being somebody else that needs to change. It's literally out of your hands and you're like, well, I guess we're taking a breather. I guess we're taking a break. There's nothing I can do here. I am dying a slow death inside emotionally. Fine. Because I have no control over this situation, although I am affected by it, right? That's the awesome place to be. So while this might be fun and passionate, maybe say no because you're still grieving. You're still trying to sort this out. You're still trying to get some perspective on it. Your attention is still on this past situation. And maybe also things aren't all they're cracked up to be with this person, especially if it's an online thing and you don't really know the person that well. Or if there's distance involved and there's kind of interludes, here and there, but it's nothing consistent. Keep your guard up. But they are coming in hot. I'll tell you that. They want some Leo. All right, so that was kind of a mixed bag. I was like, yay! And then, say no. And then the owl popped up and, oh boy. And it looks like you're still kind of focused on your past issue anyway. So you take the time that you need. And, honestly, I think this is about being upfront with this person too, because they're going to value that. Like, I just want to know what I'm dealing with. This is all that it is. That's fine. But I don't want to get hurt again. All right. At least not yet. Like I'm still, Anyway, round and round I go, right? Thank you for stopping by, Leo. I hope you find this helpful. I feel like this is kind of talking about someone you already know. For those Leos that I'm reading for, I feel like you already know this person. Maybe you just don't know their intent yet, but I feel like you already know this person. This feels familiar. Okay, all right, so I hope to see you in the next reading. You take care.